Hey guys, got a unboxing for you. Big box of CZ. Um, yeah, super excited about this one. Tired and excited. It's actually been sitting in there for a day plus because of work and stuff. Um, one of my YouTube friends has a lot of CZs, and I noticed he has a few of these, and it motivated me to get one. Actually, yeah. And then, of course, I watched a million videos and all that stuff. I didn't actually know a lot about this model. I just knew it was like one of the top of the line for, the Shadow 2 series or TS2 series. That's how it's said. But the more I looked at it, it had two features that, for this one in particular, that I really got excited for. So, and then I saw it for, I don't know, I would say $400 less than I've seen uh, it for generally. So that it was a blem model. So it's brand new, but it's a blem model. And for the life of me, I can't really find the blem on the gun since I've seen it and gotten it. I haven't really looked at it really super hard. So, but nothing I can see, like so far, So whatever the blemish is, I don't know where it is. Maybe it's something I can't really see. Like it's, I take apart the gun or something. I don't know. Anyway, definitely I think this might be the biggest handgun case. The Cordson might be bigger. Uh, it is nondescript though, I'll say that much. I mean, it's like there's nothing interesting about it besides it being like very large. And it comes with some extra stuff, which is cool. But I don't know enough extra stuff that makes sense for this giant case, but I don't know. All right, so anyway, let's open it up. Now, it's like, I think there's less stuff in this than it comes with the Canik, honestly. I don't think their cases are this big. But, Anyway, this angle you can't really see, but it really doesn't. It comes with some cool stuff, but maybe some other models come with even more things, and that's why it's so big. Like you would expect, like, I don't know, I would say like comes with 5 mags, but it only comes with 3. So you got the, there's a lock and all that crap. CZ manual and stuff. I don't really care about that stuff right now. It does come with like a cleaning kit, which is really cool. I mean, a lot of guns do not come with a cleaning kit. Smith & Wesson, some of their Performance Center stuff comes with a nice cleaning kit. I think with one gun, I got like a whole package with a cleaning kit in it. It might have been the Easy, Performance Center Easy or something like that. But this comes with cleaning tools, which is nice. And then this is kind of cool. It comes with oil, which I think is pretty cool. FSG oil. It's called, Kummer. I don't know if that's right. Kummer? That's from the Czech Republic. So, this is really awesome. So, comes with new springs. And I think these are, you can adjust the recoil springs, I guess. Trigger springs. Or, well, it's kind of big for a trigger spring, but maybe, I don't know. But you can adjust the gun based, on how you want it. Pretty cool package, though, overall. And then they give you a mag loader. And then some tools. A bunch of tools. I know a few. There's another pin. Maybe it has to do with the removing the magwell, maybe. And then even some more stuff. I don't know what that is, honestly. Probably the manual will tell me. You can, which is cool. So I am a lefty. I have that issue. One of the cool things about this gun, it actually comes with a thumb rest, which as a lefty you could. Tony System makes a red dot system for this, where you could remove the thumb rest and put the Tony System red dot on it, where it's above the slide, so it doesn't move with the slide. I don't think I'm gonna do all that. I was thinking about taking my Shadow 2 and this gun, getting it milled and putting SROs on them, but I think it's something I wouldn't do for a while. If it was an idea though, to get them both have SROs, I like the SROs, Trijicon. They're pretty nice red dots and worthy to get milled and put on there. So we'll see. I kind of like them the way they are too. So it's interesting. So Shadow 2, there's a Shadow 2 and there's a TS2. And you'll see some of the difference between the two. I should have brought out my Shadow 2. That would have been smart. Anyway. Extra mags. 2 extra mags plus the one in the gun. So, and these are Tactical Sport mags. It says Tactical Sport on them. And they have really nice orange plates on them. Just go well with the gun. These are now, this is one of the features that I didn't realize that they made this gun in, but it kind of makes sense the more I read about the competitions, that this is a 40 Smith & Wesson mag. I think you get more when you are in competition and use a higher caliber. I believe you get more points per hit or something like that. Does that sound right? If you're shooting with a 40 over a 9mm, I think each shot is worth more. Does that make sense? So I see why this gun is popular in 40, even though it's kind of a dead caliber. I like it, but this is my second gun in it. But I think when you shoot, people always say, "Oh, I don't like Smith & Wesson 40 because it's snappy," and I go, "Well, how about out of this gun?" And they're like, "Oh no, it wouldn't be snappy out of this gun." So the 2 guns I have in 40, the HK I have in 40, the VP40 is not snappy. So, and this gun should be even way less. So here's that gun. Gorgeous gun. Here's the third mag. It's clear. I like how the serrations on it. It's really nice. The front serrations are really, I don't think they have, this looks different than the Shadow 2. I should have came out and compared them. So if I was right-handed, which I am a bit ambidextrous, see there's the thumb rest. I don't know, I think I probably could shoot this right-handed, honestly. Just not putting my finger on the trigger, but that nice thumb rest there. It's perfect. I could shoot this right-handed. I don't think it'd be a problem. Gotta stop closing one eye, though. I'm trying to practice not closing the eye. It's hard. I think I can get it. Anyway, freaking gorgeous gun. So, this is the new version. There's a few improvements, but one I can remember right now that I'm tired is the fitting for the magwell is much better. See how clean that looks? The other one you could see bits of metal here, and it was like kind of off a little bit, but this one's perfect. Perfectly clean. And I think they changed the mag release a little bit. I don't have the old one, so I can't tell you, but the mag release was improved. So one of the differences I see between this and the Shadow 2, besides the thumb rest and the serrations, look different to me. I don't think the Shadow 2 has serrations up here. These are, I think this is a great improvement. You really can rack it from the front real easy. No rail. So, I didn't put a light on my Shadow 2 anyway. So it comes with like a single Picatinny. This comes with nothing. I think the TS2s don't have rails. I'm sure my Shadow 2 friend, my CZ friend will know all that pretty well. I think he has like 3 of these, which is awesome. But yeah, Shadow 2 does not have a magwell. So the safety looks pretty similar to the Shadow 2. But like I said, I don't see any blems on it. But I'm saying at a good price, I've seen these. This is $400 to $500 cheaper. Let's see here. There's the receipt. We'll call it $4.50. $450 cheaper than what I generally see them for, and then you can see them for. I mean, of course, they get you can see them for $2,300, $2,400, depending. But as the cheapest I've seen them, generally, this is like $400, $450 less for a blend model. Then there's nothing on it. I think it would have lasted 2 seconds. I think they had a few of these and they were gone in by the time I refreshed, went back, all gone. But the trigger on this is just obnoxious, honestly. It's so good. It's such a good trigger. And then this trigger, this is the higher up than my blue. Everything's like hand fitted in the factory. The trigger's probably supposed to be a little bit nicer, but the single action Shadow 2 I have is, I don't know, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the trigger's amazing. So this is probably at least equal. Of course, it's hammer fired for people that don't, not familiar with these guns. But man, I think it's easier to adjust the trigger on this one, but I don't know. I think so. You have adjustable rear sight, and just the front sight, red front sight. You can change out the color pretty easily. It looks like it's really easy to get that front sight itself. A new front sight, not just the color, but you can change the whole front sight pretty easily. As a pin in there you can remove and get it out of there. But the other one that I didn't realize, and I don't know if the TS1s have the same, I think they might not. I think this is a new thing too, is this has a bull barrel. So I'm a fan of bull barrels. They have their positives and negatives, but I have a Dan Weston Kodiak with a bull barrel, and this one, I don't know, I think that's it. But they're just thicker barrels. They don't, they take heat better. They're more accurate because of that. And there's a few other, there's downside and upside to it. I think when these barrels go, they're more expensive to replace or whatever, but I don't think it's going to be an issue for me. I love the aluminum grips too. People change these out. I don't know. I don't think I ever change out the aluminum grips on my CZs. Has a 75 grip. I mean, this is just an awesome gun. This is what I'm saying. So this versus a Staccato. So let's say you buy, to me, the only Staccato worth buying is the XC, right? So it's let's just call it $33,000 difference between this and the XC. If you said, Peter, do you want this pile of money, $3,000, or Staccato XC? Sorry, I'm taking this and the pile of money every time. I mean, $3,000, you can buy a lifetime of ammunition, basically. I mean, you could buy a red dot, buy the Tony system thing, take it off, put it on, whatever, It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me that those two are incomparable. Even a Staccato, so I would take this over Staccato P. just even straight up, I think I'd be more excited about this gun over a Staccato P. But it might. You just straight up said this gun or a Staccato P. Staccato P will be, and actually, it's not a huge difference in price, like $400 maybe, when it's expensive. Not from why I bought it, but let's just say Staccato. It's cut for a red dot, and you got a few extra things there. Or this gun, I think I would take this gun. I know I would take this gun. First of all, I don't like all the safeties all the Staccato P has over this one. I think you get this with a decocker model maybe too, but it's just a safety. Anyway, this is a extremely shootable gun. I mean, you don't have to be that great at shooting to shoot this really well, which is right up my alley. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, well, have a good night and have a good weekend.